Hello, let me start by telling you something about myself. I hail from the holy city of Allahabad and have had a very humble upbringing. I did my schooling from Allahabad till class 10. It was a period of all-round development for me. I have been a hostler ever since my class 11. Staying away from home for so long independently has made me a very mature and a balanced individual. My life has always been guided by my short-term goals, motivated by my long-term objectives. I wish to see myself in a competitive, challenging work environment, working towards gaining trust and credibility through enhancing my decision making and developing and sharpening my business sense. This will eventually lead me to achieve my long-term goals, which involves using this trust and credibility and experience to climb up the ladder, assuming larger responsibilities, growing multidimensionally into an individual who can benefit everyone around them. I am a passionate nature lover, especially mountains. They have a soothing influence on me and help me to focus on my life and objectives, again with a renewed sense of purpose and energy. Let us now discuss about my strengths and improvement areas. Adversities bring out the best in us. When I think of my strengths, I go back to various moments in my life when I was faced with hardships and difficulties. My passion for traveling and adventure activities led me to develop an inherent desire to explore new challenges and give it all that I have. The most recent such incident which comes to my mind is my Delhi to Leh Ladakh bike trip, my adventurous journey of more than 3,000 kilometers spanning 16 days. It is a real test of a person's courage, perseverance, patience, conscientiousness and emotional stability and requires sheer dedication, discipline and motivation. The journey, which arduous though it was, we were faced with the wrath of nature. Being stuck in a landslide near Kargil and spending 2 nights in an army camp in sub-zero temperatures in the back of a truck made me realize a lot about me. It was here that my optimism, motivation came into play. There were incidences of people in my group of 16 losing heart and willing to head back. Convincing them, motivating them and helping them to fight their fears and pessimism made me realize my efficient team leadership and persuasive skills. Empathy and a calm demeanor are something which come in very handy at such moments. When people around you start feeling low, I feel I have these strengths inherent in me and these sets of incidences have displayed a significant role in providing tangible evidences to the same. One improvement area I need to work on is my ability to delegate responsibilities. I normally take all the workload onto myself and try to do things on my own. This at times creates problems for me. However, during my stay at IIT Kharagpur, the leadership roles I assumed and the numerous group projects we are having here in IIMK is helping me to overcome these problems. I truly understand how important this is for a manager's perspective, and I have been working on it with due diligence with the hope to get over it and make myself into an efficient and an effective manager. Now, let me throw some light on why I am interested in sales and marketing. Sales and marketing is the backbone of any industry. Marketing allows networking opportunities through interaction with all sorts of people. The numerous positions of responsibilities I held during my college days led me to interact with a wide variety of people. My hobby itself has inculcated in me the inherent desire to meet more and more people and learn from them. The numerous events I organized in college led me to believe that I have the right skill set for this role. Marketing requires one to be on his feet all the time. One needs to continuously adapt and improvise. Creativity is something that contributes significantly for marketing acumen. Empathy leads one to relate to one's customers and deliver value to them. I feel sales and marketing is not just a business. It is about establishing healthy relationships with one's consumers. At the same time, there are good opportunities to progress, and in today's scenario of ever increasing demand for goods, I feel a marketer's job is more challenging than ever. I therefore feel that my skill set and my mental temperament have significant alignment with marketing, and I can do justice to it if provided the opportunities. If I am asked to describe a time when I worked with others who had different viewpoints on how to complete an assignment or a project, it would take me to my days at Student Council at IIT Kharagpur. In 2016, the institute had come up with a new initiative regarding a centralized institute-level freshers induction program. We already had an induction program in place, comprising of detailed and informative discussions and workshops at the hall level. Since halls were going to be the new home of each and every individual for the upcoming 4 to 5 years, the hall level induction program led by the warden provided golden opportunities to the freshers for breaking the ice with their seniors. This had been one of the strongest reasons for the strong bond juniors had always shared with seniors and also among themselves. Keeping this in mind, I, along with a few others, held intensive discussions with the Dean of Student Affairs, elaborating extensively on the benefits and necessity of a hall-level induction program, without denying the benefits of a centralized program. After numerous iterations and lengthy discussions, we came up with a joint induction program. It was divided into 2 phases, each dealing with 2 different aspects of the program. This helped in creating a harmony. The 2017 session saw the smooth implementation of the program, where both the parties worked together to achieve a common goal. If I am asked to describe my greatest achievement so far, it would take me to my college life at IIT Kharagpur. It had been a very versatile one. I have had the opportunity to hold numerous leadership roles and take initiatives for the benefit of the students. My most significant achievement so far is establishing the Student Wellness Group in IIT Kharagpur after pursuing the objective for more than 2 years. It all started in my second year, and there were a series of incidents demonstrating the deteriorating mental wellness in the campus. I, having been a victim of this myself in my past, could relate to it at a very personal level. Our campus at that time did not have any student-run group catering to this segment. There was a prevailing social stigma which created further hurdles in family identification and reporting. After deliberate negotiations and discussions with the administration, which took more than 2 years, we were finally able to establish the Student Wellness Group, which had me and 2 of my colleagues as the co-founders. We worked in close coordination with the counseling center and had the core agenda of getting people to interact with each other more often, organizing events and programs to relieve some of the stress students went through, and most importantly, changing the public outlook towards depression. This holds a special place in my heart because not only was this an initiative which was going to be beneficial to the upcoming batches in dealing with mental depression and spreading awareness, tackling the social stigmas facing these issues, but it also made me a much more mature, confident, responsible and a content individual. The sense of accomplishment and giving back to the community was more significant and self-satisfying than any of the other achievements I had ever had. Let me now discuss about a complex situation when I analyze information or data from several sources in order to reach a conclusion. IIT Kharagpur is famous for its Festival of Lights called Illumination. It requires more than 200 people to work consistently for more than 6 weeks. I was supposed to lead this one of its kind event in my 4th year as the hall president with my team of 6. This required me to think on my feet at all times. There were real-world problems I need to face, interacting not only with the students, motivating them, but also with the vendors to ensure everything was on time. Supervising the logistics and ensuring efficient allocation of the limited budget we had required me to consistently take inputs from the various teams. The diverse teams which were formed had their own field of expertise, with me being the single point of contact. Minor disputes were common, and it was up to me to take inputs for all the teams, weigh them, and finally come up with a solution. The 2 months were a constant period of problem solving for me and posed significant challenges, which required me to work consistently and intelligently to finally get the work done. This brings me to my last discussion about my extracurricular activities. I am an avid traveler who prefers road trips on bikes to explore places and meet new people. I am also fond of adventure activities like trekking. My past 2 years have given me numerous opportunities to explore my passion. I climbed up the Kedarkant mountain peak, 12,500 feet in the Himalayas. My most significant road trip has been 3,000 kilometers road trip to Leh and Ladakh from Delhi, spanning over 16 days. It took me to some of the most challenging roads and terrain in India. The highest mountain passes and the highest roads posed a tough challenge and the required adrenaline rush. In addition to it, I have been on numerous road trips to many other places in the south, from Bangalore, including Coorg, Kannur, Ooty, Gokarna, Wayanad and Pondicherry. Let me now describe a situation when my decisions led to unfavorable outcomes and what did I do about it. During my internship at ITC Limited, my project involved exploring EHME principles for heating a substrate. I was supposed to explore the feasibility of induction and infrared heating for the proposed device. The team I was assigned to had been exploring induction heating already. However, I had a strong belief based on my preliminary research and understanding that infrared heating could be a much more feasible option. After numerous deliberations, I decided to pursue my intuition further. After spending half of my internship, I came to a dead end. When the simulation gave less than optimum results, I was disheartened as I had spent valuable money and time on the project. However, my guide encouraged me to not give up and make the best use of the time I had left. I started working on the induction heating program, carrying forward the work that had already been done. Working as hard as I could and with all the dedication, I managed to successfully simulate a successful model yielding close to optimum results. Although I felt dissatisfied with myself, as I felt that I could have come up with a crude prototype for the same, which would have been very valuable for ITC. My team, however, consistently encouraged me, as they felt that my coming to a dead end earlier was beneficial for the team in some manner, as they could now completely focus on induction model, rather than having to explore anything else, spending valuable time and money on it.